the required run rate. At the moment, if you just bat decently enough and you go to 57 for 1, there's no damage, then that required run rate just drops. So, yeah, it's a wonderful start, this. Zimbabwe, on the other hand, they would have wanted to have picked up at least another wicket, at least 2 more.
Oh, no ball called. That's what you don't want to be giving to a team that's scoring comfortably, almost 6 to the over.
Interesting to see. Yeah, it's an area that he struggles with as well. We also saw a few from Richard in the previous game in the test matches. He bowled a lot of no balls in the test matches as well. So it's just getting those disciplines right. Be interesting to see what the feels. Once the free no ball has been called, he can change the field. He can make the adjustment.
Yeah, well, he's got the deep backward square and he's got a 45. Long on. Third. And a backward point on the boundary. So this tells me full wide outside the off stump.
Yes, no, yes.
Wide ball called. It's gone through the keeper and the over's not looking good.
No, not at all. That's a little bit sloppy, that, isn't it? You probably just think, okay. You can sort of understand from the bowler's point of view what he's trying to do. He's trying to bowl it way outside the off stump, just inside the white line. But he's just gone too wide, and it goes through the keeper. More runs for Ireland.
Sterling probably doesn't hit that as well as he would have wanted, but let's have a look at the power play.
There was some swing on offer for the left-hander, and then some lovely shots at Hannibal Burnley, just the punch down the ground, especially the swinging ball, and he just got a beauty on Blessing Muzirabani, who's picked up another wicket in the power play. Big hit, always searching, looking for that short delivery, and Camphor just walked to the crease and got a boundary. So just a steady power play for Ireland.
Yeah, you just look at that power play package, especially the boundaries that were scored off. They weren't all in there, I don't think, to Ngarawa. Just very full. Placid deliveries, nothing behind the ball. It's disappointing, really, because when he gets it right, gets the ball hitting the right areas to the right or the left-hander, he's very, very effective. I wonder if maybe all the cricket that's gone on during the summer, there might just be a little bit of tiredness coming along.
Nice one, go boys, go boys, go boys! All good, bud. Long way to go, boys! Hey? It's 2 years, yeah.
We all know who that is. Spider-Man. We've seen him before, that Spider-Man. 65 for 1. Greenworm well ahead of the red after 11 overs. At 65 for 1. Not much has troubled the Irish batters so far this afternoon. Zimbabwe at this stage were 20 runs behind. 45 for 1. And it's Ngaraba who comes back into the attack, 0 for 18 from his 4 so far. Mid on and mid off up. Sweeper square on the offside and third. Bit of an appeal. Alauddin Palika says there was nothing.
Ngarava wasn't sure whether he got the outside edge, but keeper backward point, well, they thought he got something on that one. Let's just have a look here. Yeah, good decision.
That's pitching outside the leg stump.
To swing it back into the right-hander, just outside the leg stump. Easy decision for the umpire.
Yeah, now there's definitely swing there. And that's what he was trying to do the previous delivery, getting it to come back. We were talking about Richard Ngaraba, and is there maybe a little bit of tiredness creeping in the body? It's been a long summer for Zimbabwe, going back to mid-November when they took on Pakistan, and then Afghanistan in a full series, and then coming into this. And there's been 16 international matches, and he's missed just one of those. 6 white ball matches against Pakistan, 2 tests against Afghanistan, which is the one he missed, the Boxing Day test, and then 6 white ball matches there as well. And then the test match for this tour, and then the first ODI a couple of days ago, and this second one.
Not a lot of rest in between, is it? After that first test match against Ireland, there was a few days off, then they played the first. But all these 3 test matches, there's ODIs, not test matches. Just a quick run, get back to that. End of the over. 68 for 1.
Yeah, Zimbabwe asked to bat again. 245. Madewere 61. Baraza 58. Mark Adair, the bowling lead there, 4 for 54, but it was Kamfa who made the difference with his 3 for 13 and 5, middle part of the Zimbabwean innings. And chasing that down at the moment, Ireland just need 178 and 38 overs. 9 wickets still intact. Yeah, so you want to pick up on that Richard Ngarawa conversation?
Yes, the break in between. He played on 2 days ago. It's a 1 day in between all these 3 one-day games, and he's such an important bowler for Zimbabwe. So at times you need to find the right balance. Do you rest him? Do you give him a break for 1 or 2? Let his body recover, because he's probably at his best if he's bowling at his good pace, good bounce, and he's running through the crease. The one thing that he won't be effective though is when he doesn't have that energy that we spoke about earlier.
Yeah, to add to that, Zimbabwe has never had a busier summer. So the body's not used to playing so many high-profile matches in that short period of time. And he's taken the new ball and got that responsibility in every single one of those matches. So we talk about 16 international matches, but 2 of those that he played in were test matches. And the other innings that he bowled against Afghanistan, they bowled 200 plus overs in the field. So that body's taking a lot on. And this is in the space of literally 2.5 months. First game was 24th of November against Pakistan. Today's 16th of Feb. Now that's nicely done. This got to the pitch. He probably didn't hit it as well as he would have liked, but 4 runs nonetheless.
Yeah, he's just a powerful player, but he wants that length. He advances down the track because he wants to get it on the full so that he can just place it over the top and just puts pressure. It was a good over to that point, but the fact that he just advances a touch allows him to free those arms to get a boundary, and the pressure just decreases a touch. So what does the bowler do now? What length does he bowl? No! He's back to his normal area.
Gone up in the air. It'll take some catching. He's not going to get there, Sikandaraza. So 2 to end the 13th, 74 for 1. .74 for 1, 172 more needed in 37 at 4.65. And the calls for 2. It's a long way to go to his left for Gwandu, and it's actually Bennett going to his right who picks that up. Just talking about Ngarawa's workload so far this season. His two previous busiest seasons were 2021 and 2023 into 24, where he played 20 matches. We're talking about this season from the back end of November. He's already playing his 21st today. And still 4 to go in this series, and you would expect he would play probably all of those. I guess what it also does, even though he hasn't rested much, his other partner has, Muzarabani, it's also given an opportunity for Zimbabwe to see what's outside of their top bowlers. We've seen a young Gwandu get some more opportunities. Tinotenda Maposa, who's yet to feature in this series, although he's in the white ball squad.
I was going to ask you though, is that can he be rested? There's 4 balls left. There's 4 games left in the series. Is Zimbabwe willing to give him a rest? Depending on whatever happens today, if Zimbabwe wins this game, maybe they might look at it. But if Zimbabwe lose this game, are they comfortable to leave him out in the final ODI?
Yeah, probably not. They want to win that series desperately, and they want to have their best available bowlers.
And maybe the T20s it's maybe when he'll get rested, but there's also 3 days before the first T20 starts after the one-day series. So yeah, it's a thin line. You probably think, well, he might as well just play all the games and then be rested after the series is done against Ireland. That's why planning is so important.
Yeah, and you bring up a fair point, because this is a discussion that would have happened and has happened prior to the start of the season, and it sounds like the general consensus was that him and Muzarabani would rest, well, a lot more than he has, certainly.
Yes, Scholes, yes!
2 to end the 14th, 79 for 1.
Ireland and Paul. Sterling fully in control of this match at the moment.
সবচেয়ে বড় মুসলিম জননেতা জনাব এটিএম আজহারুল ইসলামের মুক্তির দাবিতে আয়োজিত এই জনসমুদ্রের সম্মানিত সভাপতি, মঞ্চে বসা নেতৃবৃন্দ, আমার সামনে উপস্থিত ঢাকাবাসী, নেট দুনিয়ার সুবাদে সংযুক্ত প্রিয় দেশবাসী, আমি মহান আল্লাহ রাব্বুল আলামিনের শুকরিয়া আদায় করার পাশাপাশি অত্যন্ত বেদনা ভারাক্রান্ত মন নিয়ে আজ আপনাদের সামনে হাজির হয়েছি। আপনারা সাক্ষী 2009 সাল থেকে শুরু করে 2024 সালের 5ই আগস্ট পর্যন্ত বাংলাদেশ আওয়ামী ফ্যাসিবাদের কবলে ছিল। ফ্যাসিবাদ প্রতিপক্ষ সংগঠন হিসাবে তার প্রথম হিংস্র থানাটি বিস্তার করেছিল বাংলাদেশ জামাতে ইসলামের উপর। সকল শীর্ষ